I don't know if we're having issues. I don't know if we're having issues with the internet or what. It looks dull. I don't even feel like I'm on. Where's my light? All right, listen. Can y'all hear me? If you can hear me, say yes, we hear you. SOUFLO, we hear you. And I'll continue. I'm gonna fix up them lights here. Dark. All right, morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. It's the freaking weekend, baby. I hope you heard that. Clap it up. Give yourself a round of applause. You made it. You've made it another week. All right. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Shout extra special big up. Shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay-at-home moms and pops, my retirees. Well, I know. May I work while may I talk. Shout out to the driver. Shout out to the Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery driver, round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to the Brother Troy Starts Trucking Vlogs on YouTube. Please go over to Troy's channel and continue to support him. Shout out to every single clean-hearted, good-hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself. You're a good person. Shout out to you. Shout out to my family tuning in from the UK, P. King. Big up yourself and thank you for being here. I know we have a time difference on all these things. Yes, we have a couple of things to talk about this morning, family. It's the weekend. Y'all let me know if the video is pixelated, if it's any issues, so we can try and fix them. I wasn't gonna make it this morning and I'm tired and my bed felt so good, but I know so many of us are up and out, so here I am. All right, big up some people this morning, but before we do that, let me shortly run down what we're gonna be talking about today. All right, so Lady Saw, dancehall queen, once was dancehall queen Lady Saw. Now Minister Marianne Hall did a ceremony the other day where she, in her ceremony, because you know she gone church and she is now Minister Marianne Hall. So she gone church, right? And she kind of went into the dancehall circle and started talking about some of the girls, them females, women that are in the dancehall space. Well, I think her intentions were good, but I don't think it was okay the way it came across because everybody took it a different way. So Lady Saw speak her mind, said some things I think addressed some people inappropriately. And then this morning we wake up to new videos of her saying stuff like she gonna do a song with Shenseea and all these other kind of things. So we're gonna talk about that. We're going to talk about Macka Diamond actually did a whole video on her live addressing Lady Saw, pretty much saying all that I thought I would say as well, and then some. Then there's Mr. Lexx. I don't know if you're a dancehall fanatic and you know Mr. Lexx. Someone on the band yesterday, so you only know people from the 2000s up, and you know we have them from the 90s and them things. So Mr. Lexx, prominent dancehall artist, had a lung collapse. A lung collapse, which led to him having to undergo surgery. All right. Now, Mr. Lexx is leading the charge on a no smoking campaign. So, we're going to talk about Mr. Lexx no smoking campaign this morning. Anonymous. Anonymous, if you ask on the ladies why. Why you never have the same energy for Dirty Boy Roger and Gallus Dwayne? Why you never, may I read it off my table, you know, off my board. Anonymous says, why you never have the same energy for Dirty Boy Roger and Gallus Dwayne? And what we were talking about was how somewhere out there was a guy at one point in most of you females' lives who you were planning your future with him. He's the best thing that ever happened to you. You brag about him and everything like that. It was your honey boo and you this and that, and you tell your friend them, no, I can't go because I have to go see Roger or I have to go see Dwayne and these kind of things, and then big you up on things. And all the while you were doing that, he was bragging to his friend them about him have a little freak or do anything him say, or you know, you were just a pass through, but you didn't see it. After you did so many of those, you hurt up. You are jaded, scarred. So now when good man come in your life, now good man get all the fight because him get what Dwayne and Raja, Gallus Dwayne and Dirty Boy Raja was supposed to get the energy there. So good man get the energy where you did, you did supposed to get the waste man. And here you are, somebody who say, yes, you are mine for life, me want to love you and build with you and thing, and I him you fight down. But you pop your neck, dedicate heart, soul, and caca hole or bumbo hole to Dirty Boy Raja and Gallus Dwayne. Me no know. That's what Anonymous wanted to know. When you can go and talk in the comment section, we're gonna big up some people, you know. And the biggest story of the morning, though, is Lawrence Smith Fields. I've been wanting to cover this story, but I didn't want to come off callous, so I was having to be careful, and I wanted more information to come out. Here's this young black female who was found dead in her apartment in Connecticut after having dates with older white man. This is how the media brought it across. Immediately, I thought it was somebody that was probably in like him 60s and 50s, and she is in her 20s or something like that. And it's not the case. He is older than she is, but we're gonna get into the whole details of that. So they're saying that the police department he has links to the police department, is the latest news. Big links. And so does his family. So the way the investigation has gone, it looks like a murder has turned into, oh, it was an accident and she overdosed. But we're going to talk about that. And we're going to talk about when chasing a bag goes wrong. Because a lot of our sisters are out here chasing a bag, right? Them look for who can fly them out and who can get them couple stocks and who can this and that. And, you know, help them to keep up the hype lifestyle where them can show off on them friend and say, yeah, check out my Balenciaga shoes and my Louis Vuittons and my this and that. But them nah say that are some old white man them get the money from and the things they had to do to get it and all these things. So there's an underculture with this whole thing, which this securing a bag, chasing a bag thing, sometimes it goes very wrong. And I think it went wrong for this sister right here. Her family is still hurting, grieving, and looking for justice because the whole case mix up. So I don't want to come across too callous. But you know how I do already. No better time to teach than right now. Because if I try to use it to teach later on, nobody not going to hear me. Chuck, happened a long time ago. Let's teach with it right now. All right? Those are our topics for this morning. Big up some people, then we get into the topics. In the meantime, I want you to tell me which one to start out with first. We're going to start out with the lady star first. That situation there, or we're going to start out with the Lawrence Smith Fields one first, or Mr. Lexx and his collapsed lung and no smoking campaign. Think about it. Great Goodies is in the building this morning. Shout out to Great Goodies. Big up yourself and thank you for being here. Jet Shelley is here. Thank you for being here, Lady Merlina. Mystic Lion there. Morning fam. Asarin Odetta is here. Dainty D. Hey, Asarin Odetta, you see I'm finally getting it. I'm finally getting it. It takes practice to say your name properly. All right. Mystic Lion, Asarin Odetta is here. Dainty D is here. Andrew Humphrey is here. Browning White G is here. Caribbean Queen is in the building. King Biggs, big up yourself. Morning fam. Christine Simpson is in the building. Rosaline Smichael is here. Shayona Stanley is here. Teresa Lewis is here. Michelle Williams, good morning, family. Who is here? Priles 123 is in the building. Andrew Rowe, Dre Bell, VB721, Miss Sharon, Daya, Cleon Muller is in the building this morning. Black Butterflies Jungle is here. Tracy Lewin is here. Michelle Williams is here. Lexus RCF24 is in the building. Darlene Walter Riley is in the building this morning. Big up yourself, Darlene. Roshane Byfield is here. Wayne Nathan is here. King Biggs there. Yeah, I said that already. Big up yourself. It's the freaking weekend, baby. Marcia Walters is here. Rosalind Smichael is here. Andrea Humphrey, Nicole Corey is in the building this morning. Thank you for the feedback, Nicole Corey. I asked earlier if y'all can hear me. Please say something. My lighting is off this morning, so when I look bright like we normally look, and I don't know what. People come in here and mix up stuff. You know, I have kids, And even though I locked the door, them still reaching you and them thing there. All right, Steve Wright, Bridget Shaw, Jacqueline Wright, Nadine Howe is in the building this morning. Upsetter is here. Shayona Stanley again. So Fine is here. Again, Purple Royal is in the building this morning. Marcia Maynard, Miss Sharon is here. New Haven, Connecticut is in the building. So New Haven, Connecticut, with a name like that, I'm thinking you know what's going on in Bridgeport, Connecticut, with this young lady and this white man. All right. Branches Joe, good morning, fam. Chess Brown is here. Wayne Nathan is here. Tracy Champion is here. Florizeth Watkins is here. Someone look at us on name, see. Alicia Lisa is here. Christopher Vibes wrong there in the building this morning. Cleon Muller is here. And we are going to keep it going like that. Audrey Minot is here. Caron 69, Sexy Body, Marlene SG. Rash Jada is in the building. Good morning, Rash Jada, and thank you for being here. Cryo. Yo, brother, go on. Enough ammo. Militant One is in the building this morning, says good morning, SOUFLO from the UK. And big up a UK family, big up our Canadian family tuning in as well. Big up a Jamaican family or Caribbean families members tuning in as well this morning. All right, let's get into it this morning now. People are gonna forget to talk to me. Where do we go? Oh, coffee. I'm moving the thing and now it's stuck. I don't like this enough. Anytime the thing get good, then we start getting this kind of a reception. I don't know what's been happening lately with the internet, and now I'm starting to think it's my internet. Kind of make me miss Jamaica, cause, but as things be, we get some good internet signal when I'm in Jamaica. You know, my broadcast from Jamaica before, and y'all didn't even know that I wasn't in the US. Call me, I put up one flag behind me and find a white wall corner, and you think I'm in the same room. Not true? So, and y'all don't even know it. But the internet be way better, especially when we're there at Kingston. So anyhow, Portmore, to be exact. All right. Which one we going to talk about this morning? I see the video freezing a lot every time I try to move the comment section. See, it did it again, froze again. Militant One says, blessing SOUFLO for shouting me out. One Love family. We're talking about ladies, all right. For those of you who don't like hearing me say bumbleclot and all that, Jesus Christ, I can't. One lady said I couldn't do it SOUFLO because I had to log out. I had to log on, and she had to tune out because she couldn't take it. She couldn't take every time she see the shirt, she said, actually. She said, worse when you said the word. Oh my God, I think you're gonna say it like 1 and 2 times. Next thing me hear bumbleclot, me say I had to go. Your grandmother would not be proud of you for doing that and that shirt. Easy no, mama. We're not killing nobody over here. We're not robbing and stealing. We're not promoting any violent, foul lifestyle. All right, is a word. Is a word. What's in my cup this morning is lemon and ginger. Beat up the lemon, beat up the ginger, put it in the pot, boil it, and then pour it in my cup. That's it. No sugar, no cream, no honey, no nothing. Just that. I try to keep myself alive. Whatever old lady, nothing wrong with BC. Not true? I can't stand holy people. She needs to chill. And on that note, we're going to go into it. Bumbleclot. In the lady saw something. So if y'all saw the first video I did, which was yesterday, it was about Lady Saw making, doing her ceremony. She preached a ceremony. And in this ceremony, she called out a couple of people name. Now, Lady Saw's intention might have been good, right? Like she's trying to bring people to Jesus, or she's trying to save souls. Her intentions might have been good, but, and you know, forget that. Let me talk. Sometimes I hold my tongue when I should be saying more. So this morning, me I go say, Lady Saw intentions might have been good, but I saw it as this morning when we wake up, I actually see she did more, like she was there getting her hair done. I'll pull up the video. I'm gonna pull up the video in a minute. She'll get her hair done and thing, and she'll go in more and more. You know, it was like, now it was cringy. It was kind of cringy now. If you gone to church Leave dancehall alone. Okay? What's going on over there, you don't business with. I know you say you want to save souls. Well, the whole world full of souls to be saved. It don't have to be in dancehall. So if you're not gonna say nothing too good to the girl them or link them a one away, because you're a lady soft, you have the contacts, leave them alone. Nobody come out with them video here. You can affect people's bag. You are that powerful, right? We give you flowers. You can affect people's bag. Spice that I try with Fiar, Gracie Neor, which is her clothing line. Then you have the Angel with her lingerie line. You have Dai with her skincare line. You have, you know, I said these females are trying other things other than. And you as big lady saw now, you know, you do song with I no doubt who should they do the song with? Forgot. But when you big Grammy and thing and all these things, people respect you. You have to watch what you say a thing, lady saw. You can't come out and say, this is what Lady Saw said. Anyway, she referred to Jada Kingdom as weak. Now, remember, I told you Jada Kingdom has done quite a few videos on her mental health. I got introduced to Jada Kingdom by Shakira Sphere, wifey. And when me see her, the first thing I said, oh, me don't know no song from this girl. I don't think she's going to go anywhere. She probably just there for a body because she have a rotted body. She have a bumbucklot body. So I thought, you know, me never hear her song them before or nothing, believe it or not. And over that time, now mind you, me and Shakira, they are 7 years now. So going on 7 years now. So it was back then she introduced her, and I was like, I don't know that girl, and she don't look like she going nowhere. Then she pulled up a couple of songs of hers, and then I started following her. As in, I don't know if I follow her on IG, but I follow her work. And I run into quite a few videos of hers now where she talked about her mental health. You see that stigma that you're weak when you say I'm having mental troubles, like, you know, that make people afraid to come out and say anything. Remember, I lost my brother to suicide at 20 on his birthday. And me go discover him, me go find him, look for him, and go back to tell my mother some mummy and him, right? So I understand the mental health struggle, and I understand those outside of it that are close to it that don't understand it yet cast their judgment. Is a typical thing within our community, as not only say African American or Black people, but let's be more specific and zero in on Caribbean. Then be more specific and zero in on Jamaica, because Lady Saw is Jamaican and Jada Kingdom is Jamaican as well. All right. We have a thing where we say either them weak out, man. Jaja, because brother go hang himself star. It's like him drop out in the Gideon, like the soldier get weak. You see me? And either that or them somebody must obey him, or you know, they don't want to understand mental health. I hope Lady Saw know that this don't look good on our part, and could, just as I'm saying it, others are saying the same thing. Like the girl talk about being mentally vulnerable and having mental issues, and you come call her weak on your big platform. You never say me I got pray for you, come talk to me, let me help you. I can point you in the right direction to a good counselor, anything like that. And right now, Jada signed to a foreign label and live probably in a Miami, Florida, somewhere. That's a righteous part. Ladies saw them there. It's not hard for them to hook up, you know. So that, then she come and says Spice. For Spice, you know. Spice done. She played out. She a copycat. And I was like, what the? And this was in a ceremony that she was preaching to. I said, this is not godly. This is not godly. This does not look like you could entice me to come over to your church. It looks like the same reason why a lot of the newer generation run gone from church. You know what I'm saying? Mrs. Nia says it was crazy. Yeah, listen, you can't talk to us like that. You can't. This is not the people that you talk to like that. You have to catch these flies with honey. You can't catch them flyer with vinegar. It's not gonna work. And thinking that Lady Saw, honestly, let me talk my honest truth, my honest mind. Then how me feel? Me feel like Lady Saw miss dancehall. Me feel like Lady Saw want come back to dancehall. Me feel like she don't know how to come back to dancehall. I also feel like, me not beg no friend, me don't know them. I also feel like the money I dry up, or there is no money there from the from the church thing. There is more in dancehall, and then some people are addicted to the fame and the treatment that they get when they're top of the top in a certain circle. So when you're going on next circle now and you not top of the top in the next circle, you kind of feel like you want to run go back over to where you were top of the top. You know? That kind of something. I watch Macka Diamond, big up Macka Diamond. I watch Macka Diamond address the issue, and Macka never said nothing wrong. She said all that I would have said. You understand? She also brought up things like it's weird because Lady Saw, out of all people, was somebody who went out of her way to hold down and fight out. Karen G69, thank you. I appreciate you. Karen says it's better she go back to dancehall and done. Yeah, Karen, adapt me depan. Adapt me I see. I didn't want to say it before, but it kind of looked like it. It looked like, and she made herself look really bad. She never come out and big up none of the girl them and their endeavors and what they're into, as far as, like I just mentioned to you, Shenseea is out there. Just do a big old crossover song, whether you like the song or not. It's trending. And Shenseea has a promo for the song. 20,000 US dollars. Most of who depend on something right now probably don't have 20,000 US dollars saved up to where them can just dash it to a little promo and don't care about it, right? 20,000 US dollars. People are saying, oh, the song didn't bad. The song didn't do good. That's why you have to spend money to promote it. But no, that's how the entertainment industry work, right? People do money pull up and people pay a DJ to play stuff at the party, and people do all kind of something. Have girls dance to their song and do a giveaway to the best dancer. Is ways to get the song popular and out there. So when Shen come do it now is a big problem. Because your song flop, you have to spend money. Instead of them being smart and listen to me. Me feel like me the all want enter the challenge. Cause me not too proud. It's 20,000 US dollars. All right, we can use that money there. Me not too proud. So it's funny to see like none of the top dancers in Jamaica, females, are entering the challenge at all. Me don't know if them have something against her or what. Right? She scored an international collaboration with a multi-Grammy winner, and you don't have to like her. You see, that's the thing about this life. You can go and talk about people. You see, you don't have to like them. Half of them don't even know you or care of our opinions anyways. So I watch the progress that they make instead, right? She scores a big song. She depend airwaves. She is making moves internationally. She have $20,000 for that show just on a promo in cash and all that. Not one of them enter. I didn't see not even one of the dance hall artists, females, them help promote the song or bigger up and say, and they don't understand, like, if you help her, you help yourself. Because I'm sure somewhere along the line, she's going to look back, even if she don't see you now, and say, yo, you know, say, Miss Goody B did a broad out me thing, you know, one time nobody else did. So guess what? Now I'm in a position to step on a Grammy stage or do something like that. I'm bringing her with me, you know, and then call you and say, thank you. Those things will come. But you have to have that mindset that this ain't about me, this about us. See it? This ain't about me, this about us. So Lady Sana, me never hear she said nothing yet about the Angel's lingerie line. Not because you're there at church. Church woman wear lingeries too. Church woman can get sexy too in them house in the confines of them. Not gonna wear the lingerie, go a dance hall like how new and but they're not going to dance hall. They're not gonna wear the lingerie going to public then, like how dance hall females do and so on. But I never hear her big up the Angel lingerie line. I never hear her say die skincare line or anything. Die, by the way, shoot die a message the other day, asked her wanting with the music and stuff, and she said she's done with music. And I thought that was a big mistake. She shouldn't done with music. She should have continued because she was in a lane, you know, called by herself kind of thing. But anyhow, she's moved on, and she has her skincare line, which is doing very well. Go and go look it up if you never know about it. Right? I never hear them big up any of these things. I never hear she big up Spice with her. Somebody says stay on topic. I am on topic. This ain't for everybody. I never heard her big up. See, okay, now y'all gonna take me off topic, but I'm still gonna be on topic. Watch this. This is how I do, right? I'm talking about her coming at the females the way she did, but I never heard her ever make a video promoting all of the things that they're into, the positive and progressive things that they're doing. So in the meantime, while I'm talking about that, I'm putting their stuff out there myself. I could easily come and say, me never hear she do no video bigging up the girls them yet. But this is what she said, and she said all the bad stuff. No, I find time to inject that Dai has a skincare line out there. The Angel has a lingerie line out there. Spice has a clothing line, Gracie Noor out there. That kind of stuff. All right. So don't tell me stay up on topic, man. Me dep on topic. Me know when me I go off a topic, and me I go tell you when me I go off a topic. That's how I do. All right. So anyhow, Lady Saw came across to me as she's cloud chasing now. She came across to me as the dancehall thing is calling her, like she wants to go back. Now, I don't have the ceremony here, but what I do have is what I woke up to this morning. Let me put it on speaker. And this is after she style up the girl them all kind of way and get adverse reaction response, because enough people beat her enough. Them beat Lady Saw till, and I'm sure Lady Saw is not used to seeing all those negative comments. Me know her back broadcast, she's Lady Saw, and in order to reach where she did, she must have been strong. But come on, this time she wasn't ready for this. A whole lot of backlash. People are saying, you look like you want to come back and dance all. Macka Diamond, matter of fact, said in her video to Lady Saw, she said, I want them to squeeze you up over there. Eh? That you can't come back, you know. Lady, we give you your flowers, we give you your crown, we honor you, we idolize you, you know. You can't come back. You can't come back and dance all. She said, who? Somebody else, she said, do it how many times? Ninja Man. She said, Ninja Man do it how much time? You know, Ninja Man used to backslide and call Brother Desmond. And then he said, don't call me Ninja Man anymore. I'm not gold teeth, front teeth, original gun pan teeth, and gargan. I'm leaving that behind. I'm walking with the Lord and Brother Desmond. And then a couple months later, you said Ninja Man, and Ninja said, I am the original gold teeth, front teeth, and gargan, and gun pan teeth. And so him go back and go, you know, that's his spiritual struggle. By the way, Ninja Man said, of course, we did try the coke. Oh, what do you mean? If me can't tell you say the thing bad, if me don't know say it bad, me did have to try to say it bad. Anyhow, big up to Ninja Man, legendary, any which part in there. But here is Lady Saw. And she try to fix her thing now because she get a whole heap of beating for this. She's trying to fix, we're gonna stay up on time, you mean? She get a whole heap of beating for this. Watch this. May I play the two video them that I have? Trouble there. Watch out. Here's one.
For her to shine. And I gotta like God take me from dancehall. So me I go back in a dancehall, go show my sister them say, me used to do it a dirty way, yeah, but we do it a way, yeah. Classy. You see Beyonce.
Before me play the whole video, imagine a stripper saying, God took me from the strip club, so I'm gonna go back into the strip club to show my sisters. So, them no one hear you. It's dollars flying around in here. These poles are greasy. We want to see somebody climb all the way to the pole and split it wide open, baby, and clap it and drop it hard. Wow! I make myself, woo! And throw some more money. She don't want to hear you. She got bills to pay. And this was playing. This was paying the bills right now. God take you out of dancehall, stay out of dancehall. And that's my opinion, though. Let's go on with the video. Come on, SOUFLO.
How she do it? She wear them little things. God take me from dancehall, so me I go back in a dancehall, show my sister them say, me used to do it a dirty way, yeah, but we do it a way, yeah. Classy. You see Beyonce on top. How she do it? She wear them little things. but red and are stuck in an array. But you know, what more was what more was anything we want.
Stop. Stop. We have a thing with us, you see. You see, one time our girls do it and our men do it, it's nasty and dirty and just vulgar and ghetto. You see, if Beyonce do it, it's classy. It's classy. She not open out. Yes, she is. Beyonce, yes, she is. I watch Beyonce performances. Me used to even slow them down and watch them in a slow motion because I swear me see a pum pum job. And I'm going to rewind that part there again. Because you can't get close to Beyonce because Jay-Z serious about him, woman. But from a distance, whoa, I just saw the whole, that's one side of it. Yes, it is. I'm a grown man. I know what that thing look like. You have two jaws. That was one side of the something, the jaw. It did out. I did classy. Really? Your example that, really. Anything foreigner though, it's classy. Anybody light skin and look for Asian persuasion or mixed biracial or anything, beautiful. And you know, we have some issues, but I'm guessing Lady Star don't even know that about herself. Because even in her speech, what she had talked about, she never called Spice pretty. She called Shenseea pretty. Matter of fact, she said, Shenseea, you so beautiful, me not even know where you do all this for. Like, you don't have to do any of this to hit the pinnacle of the, you know, like exalting her beauty. Because she does so pretty. But anyhow, me have to rewind this again. Me not stop it again, I swear.
God take me from dancehall, so me I go back in a dancehall, go show me sister them say, me used to do it a dirty way, yeah, but we do it that way, yeah. Classy. You see Beyonce on top. How she do it? She wear them little things, but red and are stuck in an array. But she now what more was so and what more was so anything we opening out is the Bible. We are opening the Bible wide. So that's how we're gonna start the video. Okay, honey? I love you. You're very talented. And I want to help you to rise above negativity. So everybody who is going against her, he without sin, cast the first stone. It's time for her to shine.
Mama.
And I got a light on me, which is the light of Jesus Christ. It's not a dirty song. Look at Denzel Washington. Christian them, don't it? Watch. Yeah? And I'm still here. If you call it a challenge,
I'm sorry, me have to stop you again. After. This is less than 24 hours after you call Shenseea lost. She said Shenseea is lost. She said Shenseea looked like she had the forced labor, as if somebody is forcing her to do these things. She said, me looking at the girl, I can tell so she is sad, she is unhappy. She draw out Shenseea, dead baby, dead mother, and say your mother wouldn't be proud of you right now, what you're doing. Now, mind you, Shenseea bus after Vibes Cartel Giara go up on Ludi. You know, so play 6 like Ludi. After that, gone, right? And it's been a steady climb up for Shenseea. Her mom was there. Her mom was there the whole time. Her mom was there the whole time. Her mom had no problem with what her daughter was doing. Her mom didn't see her as dancehall, harlot, and whores. Her mom didn't see her as my daughter is heading to hell or racing with Spice and the rest of them, see who forget to hell first. These are the things that Lady Saw said. Less than 24 hours later, I love you, okay, baby, and I'm trying to, and I want to help you to rise above negativity after all that negativity that way you just put out about the girl. And then have all of your followers and church people and Bible thumpers talk beer foolishness about the girl. Yes, she lasts for real. Half of them broke like church mouse and about 4 times our age. And yes, she lasts for real. All they leaving behind in life for their children and their children's children is mouth water. The mouth water go dry up. Words. That's it. Right? I think some of these people that are older, they kind of look at these young girls and they're like, damn, she this and she that and she dirty and she glassy and she that. But y'all forgetting to set up generational wealth. You know that, right? And you're knocking somebody who is, right? Also, Lady Saw, if the man left and my pussy fault, the only fault the pussy ever fit check the odor. Me possess with the good underneath. Anytime you man I go keep seeing not stop saying sweet. And them cat ladies are pat up our pum pum pants stick. And now you're older now. So now you calm down. Now everybody must go to church with you because you find church now. Everybody must find Jesus this Wednesday because you found Jesus now. Everybody must say, oh, hallelujah, because you are saying, oh, hallelujah now. For years, about 2 decades, not true? Ladies are run the thing off about 2 decades, not true? Nobody couldn't tell her nothing. She was in her zone, as Lady saw, doing her thing. Who performed with class? Wait there. Who performed with class? Deborah K04. Who performed with class? Don't make me go pull up a picture of them. Who? You know what? I'm gonna tempt me this morning because someone, this is what y'all do. Y'all go pick up a Bible after your waist. No have no more something that in a head time. You can't wind up no more and your body no look like how it used to look now. You go pick up Bible and now y'all talk about like you forgot. You forgot. All right, so Lexx saw. I think Kai Kai is up. I have to second mean with him juice. Something there. His juice and his somebody called vlogger yesterday. Some vlogger yesterday. I'll take that. Come, Papa. Let me get my son situated real quick and give him his tablet and his juice. That's what he wants in the morning. Cause I'm a babysitting vlogger. So I'm gonna better take example and go look about on the picnic them here. All right. Me see the baby mother, she said the picnic them not see her from about 3 years ago, and the child is 3. Come, Pops. Here's your tablet. You want waffle? Okay, your juice right here. Let me put this closer for you. Here. I love you. That quick. See that? Listen up. My picnic them spoil here. They live luxury life. They get catered to like they're them get catered to like rich people picnic. All right. She performed with class, you say. See, me drag some on the memory. When one foot go up on speaker box, and me can see the whole of the fat buff under the so, that's not class. All right. So I don't know who we are talking about perform with class. I don't know what to call class. I don't know what to call class at all. But Lady Saw was an artist in dancehall music, doing her thing, and she did it to the utmost. See? She did it to the utmost. Oh no, I forget, man. If the man left on a mighty fault, the lyrics alone never have no class. If you are talking about class. See? Big up Lady Saw, I don't want Lady Saw come because you know some of these people, right? Them can get vindictive behind the scenes. I've had them do it to me, just like how I told you all about Gollibop and his people and how they did it to me because they were offended that I was talking about Gollibop. That was then. Yeah, that was then, but that was then. It's only then she did in a dancehall. When I say perform with class, Spice performs with class too sometimes. Lady Saw used to perform with class too sometimes. You know, you have a song where you have to dress yourself a certain way, and it depends on the venue, it depends on the crowd that you're gonna play for, it depends on the whatever. Shenseea have some classy songs too, where she perform with class and these things. I know Lady Saw alone have class sometimes. Class never stop at Lady Saw sometimes. What I'm saying is the hypocrisy of it all. The hypocrisy of it all, of all the people. And also, I think she's feeling the backlash. You know, people come out and say, I don't care what nobody want to think. I'm in a business, I'm in a big friend. Yeah, and then you wake up in the morning and the whole of your something gets shelled down with bare negative comments, not in your favor, and you change your talk immediately. See? So She had to change her talk. Her alter ego is Marianne Hall. Her alter ego, Marianne Hall is her real name, right? Her alter ego is Lady Saw, I guess. Okay. I've heard Beyonce say that too, but one time our girls them say it, you see? Obia man she go them put one different spirit in her. Beyonce says she have about 7 alter ego, and one time she switching at this one. He does this dance. Nicki Minaj said the same thing. She has Roman. She has this gay dude who live in her. She have one next one, and she go and switching on one different person. It's like when you're going on stage, you have to be a different person. I tell my son that in football, when you have to create an alter ego. When you're going on stage, for him, when he's going on a football field, you can't be Kosi. Kosi, come here. Kosi, come pick this up. Why'd you leave your clothes right here on the floor? He got to turn into something else, like Marshawn Lynch turned into beast mode. And when he went full beast mode, he was, so y'all think. But ladies, I understand all them things there. I'm just kind of disappointed. Now she's talking about doing music with shenseea. What that says to you? Because what that said to me is she want to come back. What that said to me is she was looking for some kind of controversy. Lady Saw has been in the game for years. She understands how this machine works. She knows perfectly well, if I say this, it's going to go that way. If I say that, it's going to go this way. Nobody come one like says she don't know that, but she's going to work it out in the meantime. All right, let me finish up what she has upon that video here, because we have one next video of her where she's going to speak a little bit more. Here we go. Finish up.
Everybody who is going against her, he without sin, cast the first
stone. Did not go against her, though.
It's time for her to shine. And I got a light on me, which is the light of Jesus Christ. It's not a dirty song. Look at Denzel Washington. Christian them, don't it? Watch. Yeah? And I'm still here. If you call it a challenge, I want you all, you women,
all right. We're not going to go another one there. That's where that one ended. Let's go to her next one. Her next one is right here.
Nick, and all of you coming at me. Do this and show that, Nick, and all of you coming at me.
Yeah, and all of you coming at me. You hear me tell you? I am a words person. You can talk to me and use 5,000 words. I bet I'm going there and pick out those 3-4 sentences that sums up everything that you just was thinking to say and probably didn't really say it out loud. All of you coming at me, you're feeling it. Minister Marianne Hall, you're feeling it. They're coming at you because what you did wasn't okay. What you did was not okay. And I just threw you a lady saw why we still a nice it up. Because some people really want to come out there and say, move your from around here and go where you had your time and let the people and make them go. But because you're a lady saw, if I did anybody else, them get shellings, So if it was anybody else, them would have get a shelling, But it's lady saw. It's lady saw. So here the next one now.
Do this and show that on it, and all of you coming at me. Guess what? I'm gonna shock you. I'm about to do a song with shenseea. Why? Because I love her. I love her, and I believe.
Was this promo to a song with shenseea? All this hoopla where we are seeing? Was this promotion for a song that she's going to do with shenseea? Was this some kind of promotion for herself and her ministry? Think. Anyhow, you heard she said she had to do a song with shenseea. I don't know if she called them and they worked out the details. I don't know if they're in the studio and they've recorded. They laid down the tracks already and all that. I don't know if she's just speaking it into existence or what the case is. But she said she had to do a song with shenseea, but she said it with such confidence as if it's done already, right? All right. Me don't know. So after you call shenseea them thing that them a dancehall prostitute and this and that, then she go do song with you. Hey, bully!
Do this and show that on it, and all of you coming at me. Guess what? I'm gonna shock you. I'm about to do a song with shenseea. Why? Because I love her. I love her, and I believe that me doing a song with her to redirect her. Oh, now. You know, yeah, and you won't be surprised. It's not even a gospel song. We're talking about it. Shenseea.
Wait, run that back. It's not even a gospel song. Minister Marion Hall. The Lord said, lift up thy voice to praise me. It's not even a gospel song. Oh. What genre of music is it in then, Minister Marion Hall? Oh. Watch now. Anika understand. Anika said exactly my point. Hold on there. Wait now.
Surprise, it's not even a gospel song. We're talking about it. Shenseea, trust me, I genuinely love you. I don't know why I love you. I just love you because you just seem so innocent, so pure. And I want you to keep it that way.
Remember me telling her now. We need to get out of this shit because a lot of us don't even realize that we do it when we're doing it. Listen now. She seems so innocent. Shenseea take a long time. She have picnic, big picnic, right? She might be young, but I'm sure it wasn't the Virgin Mary's way that she conceived. You understand? Shenseea, innocent, pure. No man, wrong choice of words, lady sir. Wrong choice. And Shenseea, I'm not put it on neither, but you know what I talk about. Shenseea probably spit out her drinks. Girl, she said I was innocent. Innocent, pure. She never hear the song where just come out with Megan Thee Stallion. Shenseea said she wants to be licked. Put out your tongue and something and lick the song name lick, right? She says she love big good man, but that's not enough. She want her to eat up and lick and put, you know what the tongue on, put me something right there, son. Lick and but she innocent. She's pure. If this is purity and innocence, me no want to see what she call dirty and guilty and all the other things opposites of. But listen up. She's looking at her appearance, exactly what she calls beautiful. Remember me telling her, you know, oh, she look like she mixed with like a Chinese in her or something. Yeah, she have good hair, girl. Yeah, like the hair when me buy me weave. Yeah, she have her own door come out her scalp. Watch her skin. You know, sister over there saw a bleach out. She don't have to do it because she chrome from birth. Yeah, she have nice skin and them thing there, and she facial features and she pretty, and so she innocent and pure. Pure. My daughter is pure. My little daughter is pure. My 7-year-old daughter is pure and innocent. Innocent and pure are the two words you shouldn't have used, but she used them, so I could make her finish up her sentences.
Because you just seem so innocent, so pure, and I want you to keep it that way. So now your mind gonna be blown, right?
And those are the clips. Now listen up. Big up Macka. Macka Diamond, you talk your thing, and you said what you said, and I'm gonna give you a piece of Macka Diamond on now. So watch this. Y'all could go over, but matter of fact, go over to Instagram, go follow Macka Diamond and watch, because the video is 27 minutes long. I'm not gonna play the whole 27-minute video. I'm gonna take about 2-3 minutes out of it just so you catch the vibe. All right, and then we are gonna keep on a talk. We have to stay up on track, you know. 54, we have 6 minutes left on this segment. All right.
And you want the people and to know that, oh, the character they already on stage, they wanted to know that I use spice and follow. You don't understand? What are you saying? What are you saying? You don't get it. Like the last of that. And the woman body will pop out from her lungs and pick them up. How you reach this up? What kind of body I wish you the woman?
Picking them, I go watch your body fall apart. And...
I care when me and nobody want to like them body fall apart and then decide them dead or wrong with them. Come on, man.
People are gonna laugh after you.
Come on, man. We can't accept your back lady. What about those squeeze you up over there? What, they must squeeze you up in the church? Why you're type over the church, you want to come out and dance?
It combustible over there.
You have so much big songs that you could have stayed in dancehall and sing your catalog. Because of that, me I do. And still I maintain and do one new song. Right? And you have more songs than me. And you run gone. I know you still have a problem with the people there. But the people that grow, Shenseea is young. When she grew and make a mistake and broke her toe too. And find God like you in the future. Well, if you look only got 20-year-old girl and I come tell her this and that, and she need right, and she did this and she did that, and and what? Nobody never that bother you. Nobody never that trouble you. Nobody wasn't troubling you, lady.
Balance!
Come on, man.
Listen.
Somebody said we couldn't sleep. Like, I said, when the person sent me the video, I'm watching, I want to watch it. And I said, what is going on? Look here.
Yeah, when we see the part where me see too, me do want and watch it too. I was like, is this some kind of like she shoot a movie or something? Is this a movie scene or cause this can't be lady song? But to hear the full thing, because in this 27 minutes something, Macka, this is her live on IG. Macka man talk up a whole bunch of something more in that one speech there. Right, and she did it not out of being vindictive. She did it like, yo, I'm reminding you that you are that person. You did this, you did that. You have to learn some things about ladies from that one something there, right? You know, one time people hurt people, right? And then them run go to church. I always tell people this. I say, you see a church thing and you're God in a church thing. Me not really too into that. You see, karma, I respect karma more. The reason why is karma always pays back. See? And no matter how you run, go find your God and oh, I'm forgiven. Somebody will shake up your life, you know. And then run go over there so go talk about I'm changed now, holier than thou, Lord Jesus. Hallelujah. All I get in a spirit and them something there. And you over here still hurt. And the most you're gonna hear from them is let it go. Let it go for you, not for them. And you're like, no, the bomba clot hurt. Where you do to me almost couldn't recover from. But you find God now, right? All right, so you're good now. Your life good now. You're a good person now. Well, here what? Come on a business boy, you run go hide in a church and do business boy the gods around there. So you see one time you do things to people, it will come right back around to you, even when you're in at the church. Yesterday, I just said that to Shakira's fear upon the couch when we were sitting there watching TV. I said, yo, my grandmother used to say, and I've said it to the audience before, my granny used to say, when you see people out of public sometime, some things happen to them out in the public for the world to see, is because of what was going on behind closed doors all along. And them gotta talk to them long time, them never want to hear. So I'm just bust it out, him, she, whoever God be. But my granny said God is Jesus. So Jesus just bust them out. Almighty God, Son of Jesus, whoever you want to call it, bust them out in a public for everybody to see what go on in your life, right? Just like, for a good example, the youth from that got them running in house and shoot up the place the other day, and come to find out it was a girl that just turned 15 in her bed. So apparently he been messing with this girl since she was like 13 and 14. Big old grown-ass man, right? These are the same people that him get on camera and say, yo, any pedophile boy around here for dead. Them boy that forget burn up and this and that. And in a him house, him have the man like a runaway daughter from she baby young teenage years. If gunman didn't run in and shoot up the place because of his lifestyle, we would know, sir, that little girl that in your bed, she get killed in the bed too. So the whole world sees now that you're a pedophile, but you always talk about any boy will look for a little girl for dead. So what she are doing at your bed party? This is how my grandmother's words translate across. You understand what I'm saying to you? So you can't run from that judgment the name karma. All right? Macka man talk up a bunch of things over there. You only go look up Macka something, go up on our live, follow her on IG. Macka man has been consistent anyways over the years. Let me give her our flowers again. She's been consistent over the years. She might not have risen to Grammy status and this big levels and thing, but sometimes the race is not for the swift. It's for who can endure. And your glory might come later than somebody else's glory, but if it's yours, can't nobody stop it and can nobody take it from you. You still are gonna get it for you anyway, right? So she out here doing her thing. Big man versus young girl and them thing that she's still out here doing something anyway. She's die, hit song that, you know. She's still out here and do her thing. And she is healthy and strong and she can talk her mind on them something that when enough of them run down left it, afraid of it, can't do nothing more with it, and all these things. So big up Macka. She talk, she been there, she been through it. She know them people here who are trying holier than thou art today. I think Lady Saw should have took a different approach though. The biggest one for me is the Jada Kingdom stuff, because the mental health stuff, it's kind of dear to me, so I don't joke around with it. So when somebody say I'm going through issues, mental health issues, you don't call them weak. All right. Somebody is keeping me on track. Somebody say, all right, new topic now. We're moving right along. We're not going to spend too much time on this one, which is Mr. Lexx. When I see Coffee Body yesterday, Coffee come out and show a six-pack, and she was in the, you know, she get a selfie, pull up her shirt and thing. I ain't mad, Coffee. I ain't mad. I'm at summer will be here faster than you know it. How many times a lot of us are saying this year summer 2019 is gonna be the best body I ever had and all that, and then you got all the pizza and the fried chicken and the potato salad and the macaroni pie and before you know it, summer come and your belly round and big and your titty them reach down your knee and you're like, well, this summer is gonna have to get what it gets. I'm gonna give what it because this is what it is. Indisciplined, right? Including myself, indisciplined. So when I see Coffee like that, the only thing I thought about was, damn, her stomach is chiseled. Me want my belly look like that too. This is my second week back in the gym, people. I mean, I tell you something, I drop asleep everywhere. Sit down to watch a movie, gone. You know, I say hi to the picnic them, gone. Me not even know when me can drop asleep so fast because I'm a person who don't really sleep for long. But it's okay. Getting my circadian rhythm back intact and all these things. The people them go crazy. Them say by the Coffee boy, there is a man dread. I telling you, I ain't asking there's a man. Coffee done, she doing surgery. Yeah, she cut off she bubbies them. Yeah, there's a man, she doing a full transformation right in front of y'all. Pour Coffee. But I said it on video and I'm going to say it here so you can see me say it. Coffee and her team understands the machine. Them understand what will get the people talking. And they play into that. Remember, I know you have good singers and actors and stuff out here. But because they have no controversy following them, nobody knows see them. People get a good song and somebody said to them, well, you have to go do something else to draw attention to the song. Alkaline make a bag of good music and everybody has said, boy, I don't know if that's all bus, you know. Them say, all right, I bet you if me tattoo my eyeball then. And everybody said, tattoo your eyeball? And who that you tell we are tattooing eyeball? Let me see this. And they go look up and next thing you know, you're into a song because he actually is talented. And then Beer his song, before you know it, you're a fan and you forgot, oh, I don't care if him tattooing eyeball. You know, so the gimmicks goes along with it. Seeing the gimmicks goes along with it. That is a whole ass man. A lot of women have abs and still look feminine. A lot of women have abs and still look masculine. A lot of women don't have abs and still look masculine. Yeah. They want to say a lot of women have abs and still look feminine. Brother, a lot of women don't have abs and still look masculine. So I don't know. Nothing about Coffee music to me says anything about sexuality, sex, nothing. So I may not even put that energy towards Coffee when it comes to her. I just see she's probably vegan as well, right? And if you're looking at her, you might want to ask her, go over to her IG and go in our inbox or something and say, what kind of fat shredding diet are you on? Me mad to go over there right now, go do it. What kind of fat shredding? Kind of things that me I play watching. Me want to know. Me I go in our inbox. What kind of fat shredding diet are you on? Because if my belly can look like that for summer come 2022, Me telling her right now, say, you're gonna see me in Miami with no shirt on. Friday see the boy with the no shirt on and me a tattoo up the whole of this. Friday, you gonna say, a SOUFLO that seat there with the big old SOUFLO TV hat and everything. You never have no shirt though. No, same one show off him body and these things. So I want to know what kind, it better y'all do that. Because if anything, Coffee is promoting being physically fit to me. Now I must admit, she looks a little bit but you know, the Pande, see that? Me in a Coffee inbox, me I go ask her, what kind of fat shredding diet are you on? I'm gonna set it on. I want to look like I want my stomach looking like that by summer 2022. Cause summer 20. Remember, I know we take off the clothes and we show you what we are work with already, and we make them know say, hey, this is the summer for us. All right. See my message there? It's sent, and I'll await her reply. And when we get her reply, I'm gonna make her know if she didn't reply or she did reply. But Coffee Nut, she don't strike me as anything other than that. She's playing into a narrative because the stuff sells. That's my opinion of her. Me not up on the bandwagon like everybody else. I talk about how she look like man. She's a lesbian. Me see some people, grown ass people, concerned about this girl's sexuality. Like, left that alone, man. We passed that now. We passed that now. See, people are saying rainbow society and the agenda within reggae music and all these things. We passed that now. We can't left that now. Strong body coffee, and that's what we're going to say. Hard body coffee. That's what we're going to say. Somebody said, oh, the coffee they need a brewing. Hard body coffee is that's what we're going to say. All right. And her body is hard. Her body is strong. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. This perception of a girl must round up and you want to see it print out in the pants and the body jaw must look so and show a piece of something over here. Someone make us say you're sexy or not. Make us see if you're sexy. People used to tell my wife that. I seen one dude in her comment section telling her about him enjoyed this video, but if you start show more body parts, you will get more views, likes, and subscribers. And of course, the people who followed her was like, you know, she married, right? What you want her to show up her body parts for your views, likes, and subscription for? But that's the way the world works, right? Well, Coffee disproved that. That's not really the way the world works. That's the way we think. And they have made us think that the world works like that. So Coffee is breaking molds. All right. She came and she said, nope, you're not going to sexy me up. This is how I'm going to do it. Matter of fact, I don't want to even look like anything like that. When you see me, don't think about sex, nothing. Think about my music and the message in my music, and that's it. And that's where she's at. Somebody said, SOUFLO, why did you join the people who are dissing Coffee and all that? And my answer to them was, you need to learn to listen. You need to learn to listen. Anyhow, Mr. Lexx. Mr. Lexx lungs collapsed the other day. And one of his lungs collapsed. This is not no nice thing. I see a brother get stabbed, you see? And they had to, because he was losing air because his lung was punctured. Me gone from Coffee Man. And his lung was punctured and they had to put a hole. You see a rib cage right here, right? They had to put a hole through his rib cage between the ribs and then feed a tube into it. Well, that was on video. I saw that. Mr. Lexx had the same thing done to him. And him showed the video with him in the hospital and the tubing going through his side and stuff, right? I'm thinking, damn, he's in so much pain. But bigger than that, his lungs collapsed. The story goes, Mr. Lexx anti-smoking, because you know, if you really check it, the smoking thing has picked up among us, especially when you go to Jamaica, everybody's smoking. Everybody has smoked something, or majority of around certain places, man, I smoke. And we think it's all fun and games. It's just like a fat person that gets extremely over big, what them call it, BBBBWWW, something like that. I don't know. But them get extra big. It's all fun and games. Oh, I like food. I'm a food person. I've been in the facility and seen a bariatric patient before and had to work with one before. Try get them for sit up. Rotted. Try get them for transfer. Try get them for roll in the bed. All that. So you glorify, I'm a foodie until your first diagnosis of diabetes, until your other things start kicking in, and then you don't like food so much anymore, right? Same thing with the smoking thing. You feel that it's okay, it's nice, it's cool, it relaxes me and everything. It's all good till you end up on one of them machines there, or until your lungs collapse. So I feel like he's doing something worthy, and this is not a attention-grabbing scene. So Mr. Lexx is on an anti-smoking campaign following his hospitalization. Veteran dancehall artist Mr. Lexx walk up in on the video from the cute girl has been using the social media platform to warn individuals on the harmful effects of smoking. This is after the entertainer was recently hospitalized for a collapsed right lung and had to undergo emergency surgery. It don't look pretty. Who wants smoke out there? Continue to smoke. I'm gonna tell you what I did. I went and got my edibles. So me hear Muta Baruka saying him not smoke ganja. I see people say, I fear Rasta that man. Or if you not smoke ganja and you're a Rasta. Muta said, I never say I didn't use it. I said I don't smoke it. If you love something, you know, set fire to it and burn it. And then you're drying all the smoke in your lungs as if your lung was made to. Because you know them smoke the weed and say, and the holy herb, you know, and good for you and all this, when truth is you're pulling in a whole lot of toxic stuff into your lungs and holding it there. Just to frig up yourself, right? And it's all good until those diagnoses start happening, until you end up in a hospital too, until, all right, since you know I keep on a talk about coffee, see there. And this is the picture where we are talking about. See? Where will we go when the quarantine thing done and everybody touch road? Pull up in a fast car, behind the bus bar. I know you're feeling it. Me, I gotta put your pan lockdown. Put your body pan lockdown. Big up coffee. But Mr. Lexx, yeah. So he's out here with anti-smoking campaign. I'm joining in. I have set a date to quit. Now people say, SOUFLO, you smoke? Me burn ganja. Me burn ganja that come with certification. Right? I went from pills to ganja because the pharmaceutical thing has its long-term effects that I didn't want. Liver fail, kidney fail, all this. Also, you can get a good night's sleep. So I went to ganja, which is natural. Well, I'm learning now that you don't have to smoke it. You can consume it. And I've only been doing that for like going on 2 years. You don't have to smoke it. You can consume it through edibles and other things. So that's how I do. So I went yesterday, got my edibles, and I'm on the train with Mr. Lexx. What kind of pills? Then today, Zoloft, alprazolam, quite a few of them. I don't want to give me whole medical history, but quite a few of those types of pills. I've been down that road, and I think I even spoke to other medical professionals, got a second opinion on it, and them say, yo, you know, good for you, right? Them think they'll kill you. They're basically using you guys as experiment kind of thing. So I come off of them. Anyhow, Mr. Lexx, non-smoking campaign. If you're a smoker, I want you to set a date to quit. Easy to say, harder to do. But think about your health and think about the picture I just showed you with Mr. Lexx with the tube going through his rib cage. I want you to use your finger like this and poke your rib cage like this and see if you feel like it's gonna hurt if then put a blade through it and bust a hole in there and feed a tube into it. And then think again about, is it worth it? All right. So somebody says, Miss Sharon says, I tried the edibles and I got too high. And I'm scared of the edibles because I'm not a person that want to get high. You know what I'm saying? I want to take the edge off so I can lay down, relax, mind stop racing. Sleeping, don't get these dreams and flashbacks and all this stuff. But me not smoke no more. Me set my date to quit and I'm working right up to it and then drop it right there. But I have the edibles as backups. See? All right. Pure sugar, you know, opioids. Me not in them something there. And I was on those for a while. Now, the death of Lawrence Smith randomly just switched because we have 15 minutes left, right? The death of Lawrence Smith. Fields, a 23-year-old Connecticut woman who died of an overdose, is now being investigated as a crime. Her family has been begging pretty much law enforcement to please investigate this properly and treat this properly as something. That's not what I want to speak about. I want to speak about the loose society that we have brought this thing to. I've been taking Kosi to the gym with me as well. What's up, Papa? Okay. You got it, babe? All right. All right. So, yeah. And my son been going to the gym with me as well. I see somebody jump on him thing on top about, oh, he fat. Man, leave my friggin' kid alone, man. He's a kid. He'll be all right. He'll be all right. He's 6'2". He's 13 years old. He wears size 15 shoes. He's 240 pounds. He plays football. You don't know his future. But anyhow, back to this. Securing a bag. This is where this went wrong. Securing a bag. You see, again, hey, baby girl. Hey. Want to come give me hugs? Hey. Come. Watch my lights. No. Ooh. I love you. Want to say hi, because you're on camera. Hi. Bye. Bye. Morning, Papa. Bye. All right. So this is securing the bag, right? And where securing the bag goes wrong. Securing the bag went wrong here. She's in school. The girl, her parents are saying she's in school, she's in college, she is doing good for herself. The person, the older white man, now I have family in Connecticut, in all parts of Connecticut, right? From the ritzy part to the Brockdown part, Bridgeport to where we call it there, Greenwich. If you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. So here's this girl, right? And she has this older white man comes over. I guess she is entertaining from her, because it's a hustle now, you know. Woman now for broke, you know. Some of them set up them apartment nice. Let me put you out the game. Set up them apartment nice. Get on these dating apps. Find people in their area. Man, by the people them that on the dating app, you think they're looking for dates. They're looking for a hookup. But here what? I'll hook up, but I'll charge you a price. And I'll host you too. My place is comfortable and I'm right down the road. I'm in your town. All right. So them the situation they go on. So all they do is have these people come over from the dating app and thing and go to our thing. This man said that his story is that Stacey Ann Williams, thank you. I appreciate you. You soon hear reggae though, straight lesbian songs. Here I know. Anyhow, the talk is that the man's story is that when he got to her apartment, because she's hosting him, this is an older white man. She's 20 something and he's 30 something. So he ain't that much older than her, but are 40 something or 50 something. I don't know, him definitely don't look no 30 something. Them claim my 37 be about she at 23 or 20. See that? She's 23 years old and he's 37 years old, it says in this article. They've actually ruled her death as a accidental overdose from fentanyl, strong narcotics, opioid related death. He claims when he got to her apartment, yes, it says it right here, she's 23. He's 37 in the papers. They also said that his family has big ties with the police department there. Also, when she was found dead, they immediately put out a statement saying that the last person she was with, this white man, he was not a suspect and was not being investigated in any way. So they never called him in for questioning. They didn't take a report from him. They didn't do nothing about it. They say he was a nice guy. Yeah, just like how Lady Saw said, shenseea is pure. Them say he was a nice guy. So they didn't have any investigation going into the last person she was with. Fiem's story is that when I got to her apartment, she was already drinking. She did seem like she was already tipsy, and she was doing other things. And she went and threw up one time. She was in the bathroom for like 15 minutes. Her brother came by. She went outside and dropped off some stuff to him. And then she come back in the blood fire. Come on.
That's a lie.
When I went up last night?
Yes, hold up. No, go to bed at 4. Malani wake up at 4. Me no go to bed till 5 o'clock this morning.
All right.
They went out to eat.
Mm-hmm.
They met on Bumble, went out to eat.
They met on a dating app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She went back to her apartment. I guess she invited him in her home. And then he went out for drinks, is what the story said. He went out for drinks.
He went out for drinks with her?
No.
By
himself. He came back to the apartment with her. They drank together.
Some more.
Drank together some more. Her brother came.
She go outside and drop off something to him.
Drop off his clothes. She went into the bathroom, he claimed. She came back out. They drank some more. 6:30 in the morning, he called the police and said she's unresponsive and blood is running out her nose.
I see that another report there. So he said he fell asleep. Even though know what happened after last night. I went to bed. I was drunk. I fell asleep. I woke up and she's dead.
No, he claimed he picked her up and put her in the bed, and he laid beside her and went to bed too. He woke up at 6:30 in the morning, turned around, look, all of a sudden her nose is full of blood. And she's unresponsive. He tried to perform CPR, called the police, and all of that. That's the story he gave the police.
Right.
The fact that he is well connected with the police department, they didn't investigate him, they didn't do anything. Her parents had to do an autopsy on their own. Her parents had to go to the media. Her parents literally had to beg them. They ruled her death an accident.
Kai. Yeah, but Kai smells some.
They ruled her death an accident and all of that until they did their own autopsy, until they start going to the media. Now that because the FBI is involved is when they ruled her death a crime. And now the FBI is actually looking into the case, and now it's a crime.
See that? Thank you. All right, so that rundown right there gives you a gist of how the whole thing is going, right? They're calling it an overdose, but they're now looking at it as a crime. Listen, shout out to my sisters out there with your fly me out and your secure the bag and your what I think happened was he drugged her. He drugged her. He did. He drugged her. I think he drugged her. She wasn't into drugs before, by all accounts from everybody else. You know, somebody would have come and say, yeah man, me and SOUFLO used to bung little weed and thing like that and have a conversation, you know. Him drink alcohol to become bring a bottle and pour on with drink and stuff. Ain't nobody in her knows anything about her smoke, drink, none of that stuff. Drink, yes. Smoke, drugs, no. All right. I think this man drugged her, and what y'all sisters need to understand is that it's not hard. And dating apps, you don't know who is who. And you have man coming at your place, right? This man probably already planned it, and he's like, I'm gonna bring this bit of fentanyl, just enough to knock her out. I want her unconscious so I can do everything I want to do, right? Enjoy myself and then leave in the morning or something like that. Or she will blame it on the alcohol or blame it on whatever we were on. I'm probably giving her too much. And that was the end of her. Now, this whole fixing your apartment up and dating, bringing men in, hosting, that's nothing new. that's been happening. It's one step above walking the track. You know, prostitutes say they walk the track. That's what the pimp say. I got hoes on the track. All right, my hoes walk the track, beat the track down all day. Meaning you go outside, you stand on street corner in a short skirt, you're looking at every man car. That's why I mean there will no man where if you're looking into every guy car that pass, me walk for left you. If we go a public and you have to look on every man that pass or make eye contact, me walk for left you. Because it's hoeing tendencies. That's exactly how prostitutes attract clients. That's the old school way. Some still do it that way, but they call this more classier. Fix up your apartment nice, make it a comfortable place for them to come, and charge them depending on how much they're willing to pay when they come. You could come have dinner with me. It's $150 or $250. If you want to spend the night, it's $2,500, $3,000. And he like, yo, I'm comfortable right here. I'll spend the night. I mean, we're gonna be in the sheets. Spend the night entails everything we spend the night. Me, and I'm gonna wake up in the morning to breakfast, go on the way. Right now, I'm putting out business ideas for somebody, because somebody right there, so I gotta try it. But them dating apps ain't safe. Securing the bag ain't safe all the time, especially when you're doing it like this. There's a lot of young sisters out here. You see them on a yacht somewhere. Next week, she's in Miami. Next one, she's in Hawaii. Then she just came back from Dubai. And then she is in New York for some celebration. Now she's back in Miami again. And you watch them IG and you're like, blows on skirt. Like, they must be making mad money off posting these pictures on IG. I can't pay them. What's she doing for herself? How she can't afford to do all this moving around? And you get to find out. You saw the part of the yacht where she took a selfie of herself, but right over this up on the next side, I saw a whole white man, and she is willing to let him do absolutely everything. And it's a 10 grand she'll pick up just to go. There's the girl, the story I did about the girl that kept going to Dubai because she get a link. And them said them want to do certain things, and she go to Dubai and she come back, and her friend was wondering how come she's driving a luxury car now. She lives in a gated luxury community and all this. You're gone? All right. I love you. See you later. She's doing. Maybe I'll just do this blows on skirt. She always do this. What me that talk about? Oh. A story I covered, and the story was about the girl, and the girl I say, oh, our friend going on in life, you know, she have all this, and she's like, damn, I know she don't work nowhere, but she don't want to tell her what she's doing. All she knowing is she taking trips and stuff. So she said, please, man, put me down on it. She put it down, and she told her whole story. I covered the video on it. She went to Dubai, and when she went to Dubai, she said they were on this. Yes, you get luxury flight in. You're on, you know, one of them plane there where you have your own cabin where you can fully stretch out, you know, and them something there. Yeah, your knee, you know, catch up on the next back of the back seat and them something there. So she get luxury flight in. She was like, it was all real. They own mansions and yachts and high-rise condos and all these things. She said when she got there, those guys, they didn't see the guys until the day off. One day they want you for 10 grand is how much you're walking away with. That's like you never left your house if you block the trip out of your mind, because all that's paid for, and then you get $10,000 to leave, right? $50,000 to go make a camel black light, because you put the FU boom boom word in there, then block it out. But him say a $50,000 figure spread out and make one camel do the camel one do pan you, and them sick man sit down and watch it. The girl said that she did not, the men did not talk to them. A limousine came, picked them up at the place they were staying, and took them to the pier where they boarded a yacht. She said as soon as they got on the yacht, two guys came and took them to one section of the yacht. Them see one whole heap of man on the top deck in white robes. This is how she described it, in white robes. Some of them had their robes open, some had on just like a skimpy white drawers and thing. They're out there sunning and stuff. And she a walk and I say, hi. and not one of them answered back or looked at her for more than a second or two. And she said that's when it got weird for her. Because if they invited us here, we're here, hello, it's the prize, we came to perform for you. Because she thought, okay, we're going to get drunk and do like a dancing and stuff, and they're going to throw money at us. She said the two man, them carried them go to a separate part of the yacht, and they stayed there for hours. When they were ready for them, they came and got them. They told them how, they gave them some outfits, told them how to dress, came back and got them. Long story short, people, the girl said she see her friend lay down on her back so, and her mouth up so. And a man squatted and leg of the brown bombers. And she said she lost it. She was like, like, me can't take this. Friend didn't tell you what she had to do for all that money, right? Each trip is $10,000 though. And she's driving a nice Beamer, and she live in a high-rise condo, not high-rise condo, she said a gated upscale condo. You know, this is a come up for them. Young, black female, and you don't have nothing going on for yourself, don't have no education, can't get a high-paying job, no formal, no training in any skill that you could open a business and do something, whatever. So she's wondering how she was making all that. She put it down all right. She said she felt like she had to perform or else they might go missing. Because now you're in these people's world and their money is endless. So she did all that. She did what she had to do. She collected her 10 grand. She came back home. When she looked at that $10,000 when she came home, before she deposited it, no, me don't know. 10 grand, you can't travel. I think $10,000 is as much as you can travel with, right? Through the airport, because anything above that, you have to declare it. Well, she probably declare her money. Me don't know. But she said before she put that money there in a deposit, she looked on it and she was like, because they give it in hard cash. That's what make it good. You can split it up and send it and carry back however you want to. She said she never felt so degraded, dirty, nasty, and she never did it again. But her friend, she never stopped. So she's willing to go do it. She's like, yo, it's $9,999. See that? $1 more. So all you have to do is spend $100 out of it and carry the rest back cash. Not true? Spend $100, buy something where you really want and come back cash. There I was. I was gone for 2 weeks, or I was gone for a week, and I made $10,000 US. Hey, and them get fly out feet, so people could do weird things to them. Nobody make them fool you and make you think say, oh, them older white man here are them Middle Eastern man here are flying them up because they're so beautiful and they just want to worship and adore them like the black man can't do all that. They love her better. Nobody get fooled by that. They're going over there to do some things. The video of them out there, though, I'm just saying. Scat. That's all I'm going to say. Go look it up. The video of them out there. So enough of them girl here don't even know, so they might end up in a them kind of video here. And because it's on another side of the world, then it's hard for them to navigate how they fight this. If you don't see it, you can't fight it. And if you're a man with or a woman with don't watch porn a lot and stuff, you don't know if the video is out there with you. And the nasty things them where you did go do over Dubai for your 10 grand. Money sent through transfer directly into their bank accounts. It works that way too. I'm sure it works on Cash App and PayPal and all that other stuff too, right? There's many different ways to get the money in and out. But I'm just saying the principle of what they do for that money. So this sister that ended up dead after this money left our place or came to her place, if you look at it to them, it's like so not matching. But I can't help but to think that she's done this before, you know, like pick up man from dating site. Because let me be honest with you. There's a part of Connecticut. There's a part of Connecticut that's where the privileged and wealthy lives. The girls that come from the other parts they tend to frequent like it's like this. Girl, I want me one of them ones that, you know what I'm saying, his family got long money and all that. Them feel like they're going to run into the money and hit the jackpot if they run through them people here. If I run through them, one of them might be my come up kind of thing. All right. People who love to play with do coprophilia. Yep. There you have it. But not only that, them bring dog in the mix, them bring, somebody say camel, them bring all kind of other animal in the mix. An animal, you know. And Shafi, you know, service the animal, and the animal services her kind of thing. And that they do some shameful stuff. Some very shameful stuff for that money. A man now come see you because you're so beautiful and you're a black goddess and he wants to worship you and then give you the best life ever. And he's going to build foundation with you and love you for life and bring you into his family because his family is wealthy and all this. And you're going to hit the jackpot and belong to a rich family and have offsprings. You see how that sound like? It does a ramp up and have offsprings that are going to inherit the millions from their grandparents. And that's how you go. You're a fad. You're an experiment. You are entertainment. Sick entertainment. Some part of it. So, Flo, you know all about the bestiality, huh? Princess Warrior. Yeah, I do. I know about it because I've seen it. I'm not afraid to talk. Nobody can hold me and beat me. I'm a big man. I watch porn. And I used to watch porn a lot, actually. And I came across those things. That's when I was like, oh, you see, here's the thing. Them things that shot in your mind too, because it make no woman can look at you and be like, you so disrespectful. We don't do that. That's not us. What are you talking about? No one does that. Yeah. There's too many videos. You can scroll like this for about 2 days straight. And you still won't finish all of them. Just go up. And scroll. So I know 1, 2, 3, 4, 20,000 women do it. The whole heap of them do all kind of something out there. Right? God bless you when you find a good one. When I'm in them something there. See? So, but anyhow, the way she lost her life though, I feel like her family needs justice because I think she was killed. I definitely think she was killed. I think somebody was out to have a good time and she wasn't prepared for that. Her body couldn't handle what they gave her, and I think she was killed. And they're labeling it now as a accidental overdose. This is crazy. She was on a date and a person of interest. Members of her family allege that the police department was racially insensitive to the family and have violated her civil rights. So the family is even planning on suing the police department for the handling of this case. You see, some people, we can save them by exposing these things before they even go into it. Because some people that do it like double dutch, you know, them the right side door, and they like, I don't know, girl. I think I'm gonna jump in. I think I might. And then off in the game they go, and then they end up on front page. So some of them people that we can save, because they come across videos like this and they're like, yo, you heard what he said? Is that for real? Like that really happens? Yeah, it really happens. All right. The family is not paranoid. This is what the attorney said, told CNN about the racial insensitivity the family feels. The reason they feel that way is because of the late Gabby Petito, who was missing, and the type of manhunt that was out there for her killer. That was insurmountable differences in between how she is treated. Yeah, listen, we live in this same world we've been living in for quite some time now. I see black people doing this thing, this whole, how come we're not getting the same treat? Why didn't Sarah get the same treatment as Lil Becky when she went missing? You already know how the thing set, man. You're never gonna get the same treatment, right? Little white girl go missing, the world falls apart. Ooh, it's an emergency. Everybody gotta look under your bed. She might be under there. Check the closet in your house, but I don't know her. Still check. We looking everywhere. Same thing happened to a black girl. Is like, oh, she put herself in that position. We're just gonna rule this as an accidental death. Keep it moving. And movements have to come out, like Black Lives Matter or whatever else group is out there. Family have to go get lawyers and start suing police department and all that, beg them to do their jobs and all that. So don't think you're going to get the same treatment as these people. Them can mess up and recover. When we mess up, they don't allow us to recover from it. See? So there's a message in this, although I want her family to get justice, but I hope we save somebody who's thinking about doing this. The German married the landlord. I don't know what that means, you know. Lots of these prominent men love off the young men too and pay for them too. That's true. You know what's funny? Miss Sharon, a story I covered in the past as well. Go look up this prominent politician from New York City who actually used to lead a movement which was anti-gay. He led the anti-gay movement. And when they came out and said that gay people should get the same rights as straight people and whatever, he said, hell no. No gay marriage around here. No, none of that. They won't be able to file taxes together, coexist as a couple, all that. Hi. May I come off soon? Chill. And guess what? He was so hard-lined LGBT. Guess what I'm finding, man? Wife and kids and all. Disgraced. And his wife, I'm standing by my husband. Because, you know, she have to play that role there. Later on, she divorced him. Like, I think a month later, she filed for divorce. And it came in the news, too. Prominent politician from New York caught with boy in hotel. Go Google it. If you think I lie, me I tell. Them people here. That's why people that are, like, so hard-lined about something, I'm like, you know, you remind me of a politician then. You start look suspicious, you know. Again, back to the story we started with, like Lady saw, if you're going to church, stay at church. You can't over church, but your eye in a dance hall. Let me see what's going on over there. So, just like me, I'm not gay, so my eye is not over in the gay community. Let me see what they're doing over there. Oh, like how he dressing. Why she look like she's so manly? You could be gay without being looking manly. Let me see. I don't give a damn about what they do over there. I don't care about other people lifestyle like that to go invest, right? My time and my energy into what am I doing in them lifestyle. So certain things we do, it tells on us. You see, it tells on us. Somebody say foot high, can foot a hard line for something. I don't know, I not call foot that. We the whole we live in the same place, but foot of the people them say we have to keep an eye on you. Here, what? It is what it is. I hope this girl family gets some justice. I need to stop saying this girl though and actually call her name. All right, so it's Lauren Smith Fields, 23-year-old from Connecticut. Lauren Smith Fields is her name. Lauren Smith Fields, and you say her name, so you put a person in the place of just a name. Like when you got a prison and them give you a number, just to tell you that you ain't human. I don't even want to know your name. You're a number. 726431115. You have mail. You're not even a person. So we need to stop doing that. She has a name and she was wronged and we can all see it. All right. But knowing how Connecticut is, if Fim family have money, he's probably connected to somebody who has power if you live in that part of Connecticut. And if that's what he is, then don't expect anything to come out of this. Don't expect a damn thing to come out of this. All right. They have enough money to cover this up and make it disappear. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Let's see. I'm going to follow this case and see what their investigation led up to. One more thing before I close this out. There's a lady in Jamaica, right, that I put on the show a couple mornings ago. Remember where I said she had the 6 picking of them and how much baby father and whatever, but I'm not interested in that. I'm just interested in getting her some help now. We were going to rally around her. My apologies. Still haven't called her yet, but me put it right here so on my computer. That means I have to see it today and I have to get to it today. I'm not going to come make up no lie and say I did call her and we talked. I didn't call her yet. Here's the calling card. I bought the calling card yesterday, finally, and I'm putting it right here on the computer. So when I get in touch with her, for those who really want to help her, You will hear through me what the plan is, something sustainable we want to work on, not just send her a few dollars, you know, and these kind of things. So hold tight on that, and I'll keep my word on that. All right. Black light, it doesn't matter. He thought this thought process. She didn't deserve to leave this world, and in that manner, it's sad. It's true. It's very sad. No matter what the thought process was, if she was out there getting a bag and she felt like, yo, she have to go through some old white man, forget it. Enough of them out there do it. But hey, she's okay. I said it before. I'm gonna say it again. Others get the chance to make mistakes and recover from it. We're condemned for life every time we make a mistake, right? So this is her mistake. Her mistake cost her her life. That's why I say big up the people and we are going to work this morning. Because you're not staying in no apartment and call in man and charge them by the hour and these things. These things put your life at risk. People always think, oh, I got this figured out. I got this. It's not going to happen to me. Just like how you got your brothers who keep going to prison for drug deals gone bad, right? And you have a next youth that follow him. And the next youth tells himself, I know what he did wrong. I'm not going to do that. They can't catch me. I got this figured out. Boom. And then he get caught. And the next one follow him. And the next one follow that one, right? So she did wrong, or she got herself into a bind, let's put it that way. Because really and truly, she didn't do nothing wrong per se. It's the world we live in today. You get on the internet, you go on a dating app, you meet somebody on there. If y'all agree to meet up or not, it's two consenting adults. Who am I to say? Comfortable meeting at my place instead of meeting out in public? Hey, that's risky, but that's you and your choice. There's nothing wrong there still. If she in there sell sex and looking for clients on the internet to pull in to sell them some sex, and she's hosting them at her place, which could also be what was happening, and or maybe she was just into older white guys. I don't know. So I'm not demonizing her. I'm trying to save somebody else who has the same thought process, because she gone already. So we can't talk nothing that's going to fix her or her situation. Somebody else who's doing the same thing right now, or who's thinking of doing the same thing right now, just remember that you could end up like her easily. And I know you might think, nah, because I got this figured out. I got this figured out. It takes that 1 second. Matter of fact, there are drugs out there, right? Here's my teacup. There are drugs out there that all they have to do, it's already, they dip it in a finger and let it dry on the finger. All they got to do is say, you need a drink? Let me pour you one. You see that? Pour you a drink. And you're, yeah. So nobody feel like you have it all figured out. Stop putting yourself in dangerous situations so you don't end up like this and we have to talk about you on the news. Are you going to make her a house? Crystal G, I don't know about all that make her a house stuff. I don't have an audience that is that giving and that caring, believe it or not. I have a few people on here that care with words and others just don't give a shit. So I'm not going to make her a house. I'm going to help as much as I can. And that's about all I can do, right? Now people talk about, yes, SOUFLO, do it. I'm on board with you. And then when the time comes, I done make big promise to people. I know I'm out here on my own. Then I got to dig into my own savings and my own children's money to go fulfill the promise, because I'm a person that like to do what I said I'm going to do. Stand on your word, right? It's a principle of mine that I follow. So if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Hold off on the give for now, Sarah and Morgan. I'm going to get in touch with her first. I'm going to make sure that that's the right person I'm talking to. And me and she are going to talk about our current situation. I'm being transparent. Me and she are going to talk about our current situation and what we can do that will benefit her in a long run. Not no short-term help and then next 2 months from now, she back on social media begging for help and all this again. We need something that is sustainable. So we're going to talk about it. She says she does farming. But right now, nothing on going because she don't have the money to put it into the farming stuff. All them something that easy. I seen a dude on social media the other day and him have 150 chickens. Big chicken, white chicken. and he had 150 of them, I believe it was. And he gave a price, how much he want to pay for them, how much he'll give them away for. And I linked him, and I said, yo, if you know anybody who want to buy them, come in up on the ground. If you know anybody in Jamaica that want to buy them, come and find out the price of the 150 chicken them. And I'm like, that's friggin' pocket money. That's pocket money. If I take my family out to dinner twice, I just bought that whole thing and the whole setup. So I'm gonna give that to somebody. Guess what? We couldn't find nobody. All the people we are talking about, yes, me I want chicken house and no chicken to put in there. Couldn't find nobody. So some people talk like they want help and them not really want help. Them just want you to send them some dollars. Them don't want no long-term help. So I'm gonna get into her head. I'm gonna talk to her about what we can do to make this thing a longevity thing for her. All right. In the meantime, that's what it is. You can't get donors like Donna. No, we can't get donors like Donna. Apparently not. Ain't nobody calling me saying they're gonna donate anything. I get $20 here, $5 there, $1 there. That's saying thanks for doing a good job, SOUFLO. But when I say, hey, project, this person right here, we're going to focus on and try help them in a meaningful way. Everybody say, yes, I'm right on board, gather all the information. And then me go high up my chest and tell them about, okay, we got help coming for you, okay, and we're going to plan this and plan that. And then everybody fall out. Everybody fall out. The last time I think I could count on one hand, literally, how many people actually sent some money in for me to use in another project, the last project for me to do. So after that, I had to finance that whole thing by myself. So after that, I was like, And it caught me at a bad time too, because financially at that time, I was down myself. I mean, I wasn't down hurting like, oh God, me I gonna lose when we live on all that. But I was hurting financially. I like to keep my finances up to par, see? But them talked me into it. And then when it was time to execute, I was abandoned by the same audience here. So what I did was I had to go into my own and facilitate it happening and then just leave it where it's at, right? That's how the thing go. Some people love to see a beg too. They love to see a beg. They don't like to know that they're helping a situation. And there were more talks out there about a scam people and all this other stuff. There was more of that going on than there was actual help coming in. So it turned out to be one big headache that made me say, yo, it's not that I'm not going to help people again, but I'm going to take a step back from it and focus on other things because a lot of drama did come with it and very little help came with it. And I was stuck doing it by myself. All right. Firepower Lava Lion says the nastiest girl them going like them are the prettiest, hottest girl them with attitude. I hate those toilet filth. Them you see, boy, you're gone off. Her immediate needs seem to be a place to live. I agree. I saw the conditions. We all saw the video yesterday morning. I saw the conditions of where they live and the outside of the facility and the inside. And it don't look good. It don't look good. Clifford, almost call out the people them name, but yeah. But when we talk to her, we will hear what it is. She have a little land. She have our place on a little land. Maybe we can knock down that structure and put up something decent for her. She have piece of land where she farming, but nothing now going for the farm. Maybe we can facilitate a farm happening. She has, like I said before, she has big kids that are like 15 and 16. Them they are picking where I can put to work as well, right? Me used to go work or want to. When I was little, but I used to want to go to work. And me used to do things around the farm with my grandparents as well. So, you know, come off of the bed and look, work. Yes, LOL. I saw bipolar audience. Yeah, the audience bipolar for real. Yes, SOUFLO, we're riding with you, and then you find yourself way out there by yourself, you know. And they mostly support with words. Anytime you hear people say, "God go with you," or "I'm praying, I'm keeping you in our prayers that you're able to help these people and all that," just know that them not do nothing. them won't even flick a penny your way, so because they're sending God with you. All right, and them feel like them help a situation. Me over here starved. God know me. For the last 3 days, I just water alone. I just yesterday me get piece of bread, and the bread was like 2 slices. My belly hurt me, and the people them we have look on them money. I'll push it to us. So I say, I keep you in my prayers. I'm gonna say a prayer for you here, so things work out for you. Not go get something to eat. Just for today, here, get something to eat because of the immediate problem you're complaining about. It's more like, God go with you. I will keep you in my prayers here. I don't know what them think that can do for people, but we thank you for your prayers anyway. All right. Big up on yourself and stay in touch, and we will get this one on the way. I'm definitely going to get in touch with her ASAP. All right. So who really want to help, you can tap in. Those who don't and you're gonna talk about the foolishness, then do that too, because that's what you do. I watched a Tasha K 12-minute video, and people donated almost $2,000 in that short time because you're not slandering people. SOUFLO is why people not donating to you like that. Facts. I tell this audience all the time. I realized it when I was doing that drive. Somebody literally wrote out the calculation. At the time, I think I had, how much subscribers we did have then? We had just hit 100,000, right? 100K we did lick. And the person write it out in the comment section and say, well, him have 100,000 subscribers. If everybody just send $1, that mother effer, as I call me, you know, that mother effer just made 100,000 US. No, me not help him forget rich. Go look work. That's Jamaicans for you. Just like that person said, when I tuned into Tasha K stuff the other night, because if I'm going to cover it, I need to watch it and hear what she said. Not hear it from somebody else or through some news media. She had do a video of it, so I want to hear. So I go tune in, right? And she did talk about all these things, you know, the world fall apart, and she and her husband was prepared for this, and they're going to fight all the way to the Supreme Court, and kids in the house watching movie and gunshot flying and bad image. And whatever she was talking about, me listen to the whole thing. I didn't stay for the whole thing. I stayed for about 10 minutes. And in that 10 minutes, see me here? Because I'm watching the comment section to see what the people are saying. $100, $100, $150, $300. I seen somebody drop a whole $300 and something dollars. $300 and something, $100 and something dollars, $100 and something dollars, $50, $50, $50, $50. I'm like, wow. But they're different. Other cultures are different from us. Most of us look at us as, me not give nothing, because me not try to help him get rich. They don't look at it as, I'm helping him to help somebody else. Especially if he's going to be transparent about it. I'm helping him to help somebody else. They will tell you they want to help others. These other people, different. There was a white YouTuber. He had t-shirts made, and he made $1 million cash in one 24-hour period for that one design of his t-shirt. Me design up my clothes them and put them underneath my video. You know, when Jamaican people come tell me have one woman will say, I don't know why you want people to buy your sorry ass clothes anyways, because them don't even look good. And I like say you design them good or nothing. The only thing is up on the shirt, mama, is SOUFLO TV. That's it. The next one says wake up, wise up, and rise up. And then it says SOUFLO TV small on the back. Wake up, wise up, and rise up on the front. That's it. It's a shirt. When we go look over the white dude stuff, we got his $1 million in one day through t-shirts. When I went and looked, that's all his t-shirt was. It was a plain ass t-shirt that had just his name on it. That's it. Nobody in his comment section said, who you think supposed to buy that? You selling them t-shirts for $20. Not nobody buying no damn $20 t-shirt. They didn't do that. They like him so much, or they support him like they say so much. It's a $120. Buy the shirt, buy the shirt, buy the shirt. $1 million in a 24-hour period. So we can move mountains, if we think positive and are unified. But the thinking positive is our problem, right? It's always a crab in a barrel thing. It's always a hold down thing. And I get to realize that some of our people are so much into it that they don't even realize they're into it. They think that's the normal way to be. It's like a white racist person who said, I got black friends after they said some racist shit. I got black friends. I'm not racist. Yeah, but do you have black friends that can come to your house, sit at your dinner table, have dinner with your family? Do you have black friends that if his son likes your daughter, you would have no problem with the union? You understand? Is that difference? No, I only know them from work. You have associates. You don't have friends. Those are not your friends. And that doesn't qualify you to say what you just said, right? That's us. And that's how we are. So there you go. There you have it. There you have it. If you want to know why a lot of people ain't using their platforms to do certain things and help more people and uplift more people and get on certain projects, and it's because of stuff like that. And that is the seed of our community, right? That's all. That's it. So big up on yourself. I see somebody going off on the girls. I'm not going off on no girl. I'm not sexist. I'm not going off on no particular race. I'm not racist. I don't promote sexism. I don't promote racism. I promote coexisting. That's what I promote. So I've done the video here this morning by saying this. The world was not made for you alone. This is my outgoing message for the weekend. The world was not made for you alone. This is a diverse world that we live in. You have religion, other people have other religion too. You see God as this, others see God as that. The world is different. You feel comfortable living this way according to traditions you were taught and whatever. Them feel comfortable live how them live also over there. So how do we get through? Coexist. That's the only way. Me not tell you run go hug up and tongue kiss who you know. Like, not taking no calls this morning. Me not tell you to go tongue kiss and hug up who you don't like, but I'm saying level the thing. All right. We can all exist here, live, help each other even, work together even for a better society, living environment, whatever, and all that. That's my thing. That's my message. All right. Big up on yourself. Manners and respect to each and every one of us. Big up, Lady Star. Lady Star, I have the utmost respect for you. And I don't want anything that I said. Sometimes I do speak and inject a little bit of comedy in there, but that's just for my audience. And plus, that's just how I talk anyways. Me and wife here talk, and sometimes I just say something. I don't think it's funny, and she over there pop up. And so I just submit still, but no disrespect intended to anybody whose name I mentioned. That's not what I do, and that's not what I ever want to try to do. I understand that if I was doing it though, I would be getting all the stuff that I think could help, like money donations and all these things. But I'm not gonna sell myself and change myself for who I am, right? And this spirit will stay this way. Big up. Catch y'all on the next video or sometime over the weekend. Keep positive people around you. If you can't do that, stay by yourself. Nothing wrong with stay by yourself. Pop a bottle, get in the bathtub, read a book, drop asleep, something. But keep it positive and keep good people around you, all right? People that uplift your spirit and people that genuinely care about you. Big up. And I'm out. Peace. Papa, come here. Okay, I got you. Somebody said they haven't seen Kai in a while. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right. There you go right there. Peace. Peace. Get on the peace? Peace. Peace.